Alright, time for another Amazing Wastieist video. Don't know what number it is. I really don't feel like it. Well, too bad. It's sort of our job. We make videos on YouTube, and that's what you do right now. So you're going to make a video whether you like it or not. Whatever. It's just stupid. It's a waste of your time, you idiot. It doesn't matter. Like, what are we going to waste our time doing something else? You're too depressed to do anything else anyways. You might as well make stupid videos. Get it? Alright, whatever. I'm not going to argue with you. Argue. That's all you do is argue, apparently. People are always making that accusation anyway. Yes, right. And so that validates it, right? Because everybody says it. It must be true. Yeah, well, anyway. Let's get to the stuff. Come on. You can do some work. Alright, yeah, I did go to the blog TV where the Amazing Atheist was, and yesterday for a little while, and today, and he's trying to raise money for a new website. At least that's what he says. I mean, we know the money goes to crossbows or whatever other kind of bullshit they decide to buy. But whatever. He is selling the idea anyway. Not too many people there, surprising. Yeah, I'll just chime in that, yeah, that was a little surprising. I mean, 115 or something like that was like the number when I was in there both times. And, boy, but it was a little tedious to watch. You should just do the idea of pushing the website idea, you know, instead of doing the talking and all the other kind of crap. You should just tell people about how great the new FailTube is going to be, or whatever it's going to be. ShitTube, fuck YouTube. So, yeah, fuck YouTube, that's pretty good. Yeah, but he'll call it something lame like TJtube or something. You know, he'll just be like, oh, I'm gonna do something with like his name on it. Fuck that crap. But anyway, the idea that we need a replacement is definitely sound. Yes, it is. I'll post a link to the Amazing Atheist. He has a video where he describes a contact he had with YouTube where they did a little exchanging on the subject of his 2-week suspension, and it was sort of enlightening. Yeah, he sure did he's trying to sell himself out entirely, and they still wouldn't buy any of it. You know, but he like gave everything away. It's like, oh, I won't swear, and I won't beat up anybody, and I won't do anything wrong anymore. You know, just let me delete everything I've ever made. You know, it's like, whoa. Yeah, why don't you give away the whole store, as they say. Yeah, he's not exactly a crusader. You know, kind of took the wimp position in that battle. And they squashed him like a little bug. Just said, no, too bad, shut up, fucker, you're suspended. I mean, we sort of enjoy that just because, yeah, I know, we sort of enjoy it because, you know, we're petty little fuckers, you know, there's a little petty fucker in us all, and we're, you know, yes, we sort of enjoy him getting his comeuppance. I think that's what my mother used to say. Comeuppance. Oh, the dopey things old people say. You're pretty old. Yeah. Well, you know, we know that. But anyway, I didn't turn around. See, I'm old, so I didn't even turn around to say the I know that part. So anyway, we really should get to this stuff. There was some little intriguing little bits and pieces in there. Apparently, he was talking to one of them. You know, he had his sister in there. I mean, his sister he's going to marry. Yeah, I mean, his girlfriend looks like his little sister. I mean, it's pretty funny. But I sort of like couples like that. You know, you see couples and they look like each other. You know, they got the same teeth or the same nose, or there's something about them that's very similar, and it's sort of cute. Yeah, I have to concede there's a little cuteness factor to that. You know, it's sort of like the animal thing. It just makes sense that the chipmunks look sort of like each other. So, you know, it's kind of nice, I guess. But there really is it's his fucking sister. You know, I got the same little tangerine face. That's nice, tangerine. That's a nice way to put it. You could have said like road apple, but you said tangerine, and that's nice. So anyway, I don't think there's much to say there, except she isn't exactly as, you know, I mean, she bites a lot, so I guess they call her bitey. But yeah, well, you know, if you're not going to get it, no matter who he's with, you're not going to get it. So yeah, so enough on that. We won't, nothing really huge to pick on. But the weird thing was, is now there's turning into like this Brett Keane and fake Sagan And who else was in there? I mean, they're like the little kernel of the new website. It's like funny how they're all getting along now, you know, in spite of the crap TJ has said about Brett Keane. Yeah, it is kind of funny. Irony, as they put it, you know, and fake Sagan too. But anyway, yeah, he'll start making some serious videos to promote the site, you know. But it's going to be for entertainers and information providers or something like that. Well, that was kind of funny. Entertainers. Yeah, you know, they might just sit around and pick their nose. Hey, I did a lot of that nose picking. Yeah, I saw that again. It's usually the right nostril only, though. I guess it would be this way, yeah. Well, it's backwards on the video. But anyway, yeah, just fingers always jamming up there for some reason. Even had the girlfriend poke him in the nose once and wipe it on his face, and that was really cute. You know, I really don't want to be a human. I just really... Oh, please, aliens, please come and get me. Get me off this planet of the Looney Tunes. Oh, it's just so sad. So anyway, donations. Why don't you explain about donations? Well, you could have said more than that. Jesus Christ, you make me turn around for that? Yeah, well, I think he only got like, it's only up to like $250 or something for 2 days' work, so that's not too good for him. But there's got to be, the well's got to run dry. I mean, how much can the 11-year-olds put up? You know. But it is true. He might get more money once he has the site up, and if it's impressive enough. But I'm just having my doubts. I mean, if he's got time to be fiddling around on Blog TV, I'm not sure he's working too hard. Yeah, well, that's sort of the whole problem with it. You know, we'd play along if he was building some kind of... He calls himself an anarcho-socialist libertarian now. But I certainly wouldn't trust his socialist credentials. I'm sure he's going to try to weasel his biggest cut he can out of this whole thing. And, you know, if I want to make money for somebody, it's going to have to be somebody really cool. Like, you know, I'd make money for Dawkins or something. But I ain't going to make money for the Amazing Atheist. Yeah, that really would be a waste of your... well, not that you have anything to waste. But yeah, be a waste of whatever this shit is that isn't anything. Yeah, so anyway, let's see if there was anything else. Did a lot of polls, TJ in Love, yeah, it should be like a movie now. Yeah, entertainment was kind of low, though. So, I guess that's all I have written on my piece of paper. Yeah, it's marrying his sister. And, oh yeah, well, the predatory behavior was kind of interesting. I mean, you know, YouTube gave him a list. Oh, you're not supposed to really talk in the middle of a sentence and turn. They gave a list of, like, oh, you know, you can't be, you're this, you know, the whole little terms of service list. And, yeah, all these terms are kind of ambiguous, but the Amazing Atheist was, like, pretending he's not guilty of anything, and that's kind of silly. You know, I mean, he's talked about how people should die in the videos. He's done the blowjobby things. He does all kinds of things that are pretty vulgar. But yeah, this whole idea, if YouTube wants to be family friendly, fuck that. I mean, they can rate videos, right? I mean, I don't mind if you have that little statement on top of the videos, and I don't mind if you block 12-year-olds from my videos. Yeah, I mean, really, 12-year-olds aren't going to, you know, I mean, they'll grow up to be 17-year-olds, and then they can watch them. I mean, you don't have to get to them right away. The earlier the better, but, you know, really, it doesn't matter to me. So if they want to isolate content and then have, you know, have advertisers that are consistent with the clientele, so to speak. I mean, you still got to sell booze and condoms and all kinds of good stuff out there for older people to imbibe in. You know, little rubs for their vaginals and stuff. You know, it's all kinds of good stuff to advertise. Yeah, I mean, they've been selling them tampon-y things forever. I don't know what they use them for, but they've been selling them for... I remember when I was a kid, you watching the Flintstones, and some woman is, I have my little protection-y thingy, smelly, I don't... And you're like, what the fuck is she... I had sisters, I didn't even know what the fuck they were talking about. Woo. Yeah, speaking of sisters, they had some weird-ass shit, though. They had this bottle with this penis-y thing on it with a hole. You know, I was like, what the fuck is that? What is it doing in my bathtub? Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't know what the hell all that shit was for, because it probably would have given you a fright and a trauma. Whoa, I'm tangled in my cord here. See, that's the problem with doing these technically difficult videos, is that you run into technical difficulties and the cord gets trapped around your sneaker, and then you're in really big trouble. Well, anyway, this video has probably rambled on long enough. So yeah, probably stick them later unless I got a headache or something, or you know, I'm really too. It's been raining for like 20 straight days, so we're like halfway to the Noah thing, and it's really, it's just, you know, my brain has gotten soggy, and I'm just not very happy. I mean, it's not horrible. It's just not good enough. So mediocrity. That's where I'm stuck in a bit of mediocrity. So it's not snow. I mean, I should be grateful. It's not ice. But man, I'm just sick of the fucking rain. So anyway, that's just a stupid wasted time complaint. Anyway, so yeah, this is the end of the video. I'll end it here. Yeah, way too much anyway, right? Oh no, I got 30 seconds left. Well, I could use the 30 seconds to do something intelligent, so I'll say something intelligent. You know, people shouldn't be so people-y. You know, they should try to be more something else than people, because people have sort of a bad reputation. I mean, people do all kinds of things, Holocaust and stuff, and this is not good. So anyway, yeah, that's the end of the video. So I'm out of time. So goodbye. Till next time.